People, hello! Welcome back. Hasn't been very long, but you've really been so lovely about my blue cabbage. I've had such wonderful response. I mean, it's been so heartwarming. Now, my repertoire, as you know, is rather small, and so today I thought I would borrow somebody else's recipe. And the person whose recipe I have borrowed off the internet is a woman called Tori Avi, or Avi. Today, I thought, for the first time since the age of 18, which is nearly 40 years, I'm going to make you a cake. Now, with me is a little bit of tonic water, because that keeps away pains, by the way. And the other little tip I wanted to tell you is the don't brush your hair tip, which I have picked up from my daughter, who says that don't brush your hair is the new thing, is the new it. So I'm not brushing my hair from now on. I don't know if I can get away with it. Right, now my dear friends, these are the most beautifully prepared ingredients because although I don't have a cutter at the moment, I do have a very kind person who prepares ingredients for me. So basically it's a cake. It's the first cake in 40 years cake. So that's what it is. We'll decide what it's called later. So you have 6 ounces of whole dates, and they're just the ordinary dates. Not the very exotic dates which I have just received as a present from a dear friend and which I have nearly finished and I've been enjoying with all my heart. Absolutely scrumptious. Now, gosh, it's hot work here. Ooh, gosh. Sorry, my outfit is falling apart even as we talk. The cotton is tearing. Right, so, God, I feel quite nervous about this because I haven't done it for 40 years and it's quite a responsibility now that I've got so many more fans since Blue Cabbage. I'm sorry, I can't give you the metric. I haven't got the metric. So it's 6 ounces of whole dates. This much. Whole dates. As you know, I don't believe in measurements. Whew, strain is immense. Now, 1 cup of cake flour. Here we are. A cupful of cake flour. Now, I don't know what cake flour is, but you'll know. A teaspoon, TSP, of baking powder. I don't see that, funnily enough. It is a teaspoon of baking powder, 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/2 a teaspoon of salt. And a pinch of nutmeg. Then 3/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. 1/2 a cup of brown sugar. Whoops, I didn't have to do any of that tiring bit, the measuring out, which is almost as bad as cutting. Somebody said, if cutting is too tiring, get yourself a mandolin. Could that have been the right word? But anyway, I haven't found the mandolin, but anyway, it's something apparently which cuts automatically, so... Right, 1/2 a cup of brown sugar, 1/4 of a cup of honey. There we are. Gosh, lovely. That's nicky. Right, 2 large eggs. Hold on, the eggs are in the fridge. It says two large eggs, dear friends. They don't look very large, because I thought large would be much bigger than that, but okay. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Right, now I need a teaspoon for that. That requires a bit of measuring. Ooh, help! So I'll have to be very brave and do a bit of adding. So I'll have to do a little bit of work with this. 1/2 a cup of chopped walnuts. Non-stick cooking spray. I have no idea what you do with this. Absolutely no idea. I feel like having a little bit of a, bit of fun. Shall I try? Can't wait. I'll spray. I won't spray myself. I could spray my hair, couldn't I? That would be a good idea. But let's have a little bit of spray, see what that's. Oh, gosh, it's quite tough. Twist nozzle above to open. Right, so there we are. That's it. Goodness knows what it is. Anyway, it's butter spray. Never heard of it. Then you'll need an 8 or 9 inch loaf pan and 2 mixing bowls. Well, today I went to town and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 mixing bowls. Let's start with the see-through mixing bowl, shall we? So that you can see what's going on. So, first of all, it says preheat the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Help! Help! What is 325 degrees Fahrenheit? Gosh, sorry about that slight interruption, dear friends. Very luckily, I had a marvellous John came in. Now, what did he bring? He brought me some lime juice made by some wonderful limes given to me by a dear friend. So I'm now going to drink that lime juice in order to be able to cope with this cooking because it's practically killing me. Okay, dear friends, so I put the oven on to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, and as John said, it is 162 degrees centigrade. So that's the first thing. You put the dates into a bowl and cover them with very hot water. In a large mixing bowl, now is this large enough? I hope so. Sift together cake flour. Well, that's the cake flour, so I'm just putting that in carefully. Gently does it, just a minute. I think that's the baking powder, the salts, the cinnamon, and the nutmeg. All goes in there. Now, in a medium, crumbs in another mixing bowl. I mean, it's too many. Anyway, in this one, a medium-sized mixing bowl, whisk together the vegetable oil. Here's the vegetable oil. That goes in there. Brown sugar, as in here. Lovely looking lot of brown sugar. Got lots, by the way, if you need any. Got far too much brown sugar. And honey. So you've got to put the, watch it. I've just got to go and get the hot water. Well, things are really getting out of control in this kitchen. Just a minute, dear friends. What am I going to do about this honey? I can't dunk it in. No, I'm just going to stick it on there for a second. Right, the bowl, panics, slightly panicky. Hot water on the dates. Gosh, I found that covering up of dates pretty tense. Sorry, this is really overcoming me. And it was lovely receiving your mail, and the person who loves bananas was very worried about my bananas that disappeared halfway through the show. But no, I haven't eaten them all. And no, your response to that new cabbage was just heartening, and where all my I'm putting the wrong stuff in. Sorry. The eggs. So presumably you have to crack the eggs. It doesn't say that, but I presume you do. The whole egg, I expect. So that goes into in a medium. So that was sifted. That was the oil. Now the next egg. Eggs and vanilla. Oh, crumbs. Panic strikes slightly. Right, that's the second egg. Right, let's have another bit of lime juice. Lime, fruit of the lime. Teaspoon of vanilla goes into here. Okay? What a nice looking thing. Just a teaspoonful. In it goes. Lovely! Oh, this is exciting! I feel like a professor. Pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. Now, I'm just going to be a bit brave because we are in the kitchen and I am cooking. I think I'm going to do a bit of twirling. I just can't resist it. It doesn't say anything about that. Pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. It doesn't say you should do it beforehand, so I'm going to try and be very good. I just can't resist it. Do you mind? Pour the wet into the dry. Shouldn't have done that perhaps, but I just couldn't. It was one of those couldn't resist moments. It's right. Oh my God.
Just couldn't resist making just one small cameo appearance.
He's got this shark-skinned suit on. And he's far too posh for my kitchen. Don't know what he's doing. I had no idea what he's doing. Right, so it says pour the wet ingredients, the dry ingredients, and stir until a thick batter forms. Now, I'm just trying to stir that. I'm finding it incredibly exhausting. And I'm going to have to wash my face. Sorry. I'm just going to have to do something to try and help myself a bit. Oh, it's the sight of him in his shark-skin suit. Now, so you've done the batter. I've done a bit of stirring. I have to say that is an extremely tense moment in my life, but I've done it for the first time in 14 years. Right, so I've drained the water from the dates. Now it says fold the walnuts, and I had to chop those a bit. I had to cut them up a little bit into smaller pieces, otherwise people would choke in them. And you fold the walnuts and dates. So I'm doing the, as I'm putting the walnuts in, I'm kind of making them a little bit smaller, as I don't want you to choke. Do you understand? Walnuts have been done in, and I folded them into that batter. Now let me have a taste of that batter. Little taste. Splendiferous. And then they said, oh, they're hot. Oh, help! They have got pips in them. For God's sake, be careful. They haven't been pipped. No, help. All right. So sorry, girls and boys. It's a bit, bit fingery, and I'm afraid. Oh, and it's hot. They haven't been pipped at all. I'm sure this isn't right somehow. But anyway, I've got to do it. This is in the interest of cooking. I'm burning my fingers again. Oh, crumbs. So basically, oh, sorry girls. Boys too. My goodness, boys as well. Boys are cooks. Boys are terrific. I love them. I really do. Gosh, this is a very nasty business. I didn't think you'd have to do this, girls and boys. I really didn't. I mean, this is nasty. It's the most disgusting mess. I'm not going to show it to you. Anyway, people, what I've done now is I've pitted the dates. Right, generously grease your loaf pan with the cooking spray. So this is when it comes into its own. I have never seen anything called cooking spray. So I'm going to grease it nicely, generously it said. So I'm going to be generous. Gosh, this is rather fun. So I'm doing it really generous. I mean, how much is generous? And it says pour it, and you see how I'm even seeing, after nearly 40 years, I can instinctively know how to do that. And, gosh, that is nice. Oh, my dear friends. That is delicious. It's too much anxiety. It really is. I don't think I can do this again. I think this is a one-off. I find it too nerve-wracking. Just look, what a lovely, I mean, an enchanting mixture that is. Absolutely enchanting. The only thing that went wrong was the bit of brown sugar, which didn't seem to do its stuff. And in it goes. Thank you. If it comes out, if it works, I'll make another one in 40 years' time for you. Goodbye. Thanks.
I think it's just stopped it burning. I think.
Wow. Gosh, what a cake. 40 years later. Now, the one I did 40 years ago was flat. It didn't rise. I didn't know about baking powder in those days. I've developed. So let us see. It really looks exquisite. I can't touch it with my hands. Too frightened. But do show it to the wonderful people who are watching this. Oh, it does look good. Perfect. 1 hour.
Perfect.
1 hour. Could you turn it over so everybody can see it? Just give it a bit of a turn. That's it. There it is.